Hello, my prince. I have two princes and I have a bunch of princesses. And I am so happy to be able to see you next week. In a few days, we will all be together and we'll be dancing in a ballet studio, and it's going to be so fun. I love doing it, and I'm so looking forward to meeting you if I haven't met you yet. But if I have met you, I'm going to be looking forward to seeing you again. If you don't know me yet, my name is Miss Jamie, and then we're going to have another teacher too. Her name is Miss Sophia, and I'm going to send you her picture too. And we'll have lots of helpers too, and we are going to have so much fun. I am way looking forward to this. I hope you are too. It's going to be so fun to be out and to be dancing with each other and moving our bodies around and having a lot of space and learning new things and being with each other. I'm very much looking forward to it. So, my name is Miss Jamie, and I'm learning your names from my lists that I have. And so I want to tell you a few things that will help you next week. Right now, I'm in my room at my house, which maybe you're in your room or you're in your living room. My favorite color is green, as you can maybe see from my wall right there. It's my favorite color. So I'm home right now. You probably are too. But I want to talk to you a little bit about what to think about for next week. I've already sent your parents a very long video. I hope they watched it. If they didn't watch it, you'd be like, Mom, Dad, watch that video Miss Jamie sent. But you probably don't want to see all of that, but there's a few things I want to tell you. Fun, important things that will help us have even more fun next week. And, so I'm going to go ahead and start now. All right, so if you are a princess, you will be wearing a leotard, which is similar to a bathing suit. I have a few of my own because I've been dancing for a very long time, since I was little bitty like you. I might be wearing a white one like this, or so it's sort of like a bathing suit, you know, kind of like that. Mine, I tend to like ones with sleeves, but you might have some with no sleeves or whatever. Whatever you have is totally good, okay? I might be wearing a purple one, like this, or maybe another color. But these are called leotards, in case you didn't know. And in case you do know, maybe you've forgotten, because we've all been in our houses for a long time, which is why next week is going to be so fun. All right, and then, so you'll have your leotard on top, and then up to your waist. Do you think that's funny? It does look a bit funny. You'll have your skirt. My skirt is black. Let me see if I'm going to show it to you. Princes, my princes. I'm going to get to you in a minute. Don't worry. We've got to do ladies first. All right, my skirt is black, like this. This is mine. So it doesn't matter what color your skirt is, but so you'll have your leotard on top, and then your skirt. That was mine. You might have one sort of like this one. This is a little bitty cute one that I've got. So you might have a skirt like this to put on top of your leotard. Let's see if I can make this. It won't fit me. I'm way too big for it. But you're little. Or you might have one that's maybe a little bit puffier, like this one. This one is, do you see it? It's made out of what's called tulle. And so it's a little bit puffier. Anyway, whatever you've got, whether it's like this, it might be like this purple one, be more like a dress, or it might be my more puffy. Either way, totally fine. So your mom already knows this stuff. I'm just telling you so you can know too, okay? So you're gonna practice with your mom or your dad how to like Put your leotard and your skirts, whatever kind, your skirt or your tutu. Take them on and off. So we're gonna have potty breaks. We'll have one potty break, and then after lunch we'll have another one. So you need to remember, are you listening to me? You need to know. So practice how to pull on and off your leotard and your skirt on your own, okay? So you can do this with your parents. So work on it, okay, this weekend. And then we'll have so much fun next week. Okay, my princess, what you're gonna do is, so I'm also wearing a t-shirt. So you're gonna wear, if you're a prince, which I have 2 of you, and I love my princes. I have 2 of them myself. My princes are 16 and 14. They're so old. They're taller than me. They're so big, and I love them so much. They're my heroes. So I'm really looking forward to having my princes, just so you know. Okay, Walker and Titus. So you're gonna wear some sort of t-shirt. I do this NASA thing because I love space, whatever. You need to wear like some sort of white. White would be best, like a white t-shirt that's sort of tightish, not too loose, because if it's really loose, it's just gonna float around, and it will be better if you wear something sort of more fitted, kind of like mine, but white. And then I want you to wear some sort of pants that are like sort of like sweatpants or gym pants that are sort of like the ones I'm wearing now. I don't know, I think you can see. Not too loose, but not super tight either. Just something that like you can move in really easy, but also something that's not too long, because you want to be able to have your feet show, you know? And if they're too long, we'll roll them up. No big deal, okay? So that's for my princes. All right, that's what you're gonna wear, all right? So I'm gonna tell you some other stuff. Your lunches. I've already talked to your parents about this. So I'm not gonna talk to you too much about it, but what I wanna tell you is it's so important, because we are dancers and we're dancing. We have to eat super healthy, and we have to keep ourselves safe. So when your mom and your dad or your grandmother or your aunt or uncle, whoever's with you and packing your stuff for your lunch, we're gonna do healthy foods first when we eat our lunch together. We're gonna take it outside, hopefully, and like have a picnic. You're gonna have your own towel, and I'm gonna show you how to like unfold it by yourself. And you're gonna eat your healthy foods first, and you're gonna try to drink water. Try. So, talk to your mom or your dad or whoever your grown-up is about this whole thing. And if you don't like to drink water, you need to try to start liking it, because it's so important. And you'll understand why later. But it's gonna be fun. So I've got like regular water in a bottle. So they're gonna, your parents are gonna pack your lunch for you, and you're gonna practice taking the tops off of stuff, and I want you to practice with your mom and your dad or your grandparents, whoever you're with, okay? So hopefully this weekend you're gonna practice how to do it by yourself. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Let's see. Oh, the next thing I want to tell you. Okay. So what we're trying to do, this is something else you can practice with your mom and your dad. It'd be super fun to practice this with your dad or your grandpa. I don't know why, but it would be cool. So I'm going to tell you the prince part and the princess part. So if you are a prince, this would be a fun thing to practice over the weekend before we get to Monday and we get to all be together. There's a special way that I want you to practice how to stand if you're a prince, okay? So if you're a prince, you're going to stand very straight and tall. So do you see me from the side? See how my neck is long and my back is straight? And then my arms are down by my side. And let me back up so where you can see my feet. Do you see my feet together? So there, I can feel my feet together. And I'm going to stand, I'm going to put my arms behind my back, locking together, like this. And I'm going to stand with my neck tall, my head tall, with dignity, like a gentleman. So this is the way you stand. Another thing I want you to practice, if you're a prince, is how to kneel down and stand up. So this is an important thing. And it looks super cool when you're on the stage. And we actually have this in the dance that we're going to practice. So let me back up a little bit. I want you to pretend like you have a string attached to your head, going up high. Gather up the air into your arms. And now one of your legs is going to go to the ground. Your knee is going to go down. Keep your head tall. Your other knee is going to go down. And then you're going to sit upon your feet. After you do that, your arms are going to stay together and then upon your legs, or go behind you like this, okay? So this is how a prince sits. Straight and tall, ready to go. Ready to catch a princess. And very dignified and strong. All right. If you are a princess, there is a couple things I want to tell you. There's a special way to stand that you can practice, and there's a special way to sit in which you can practice. Princesses have so much dignity and so much magic and loveliness, and this is how you do it. I'm going to tell you. Okay. First of all, this is something that you can do to stand. When you're standing, we pretend like we're in a ballroom, and there's a people are in beautiful dresses and everyone is dancing. So if you're in a ballroom and you're dancing around. But if you're not dancing, if you're waiting, patience, which is something that's very beautiful. This is how you stand patiently while you're waiting. So you can stand, and then you do your hands like this. I'm going to get close to you so you can see. So put your hands together like this. Then turn one hand on top of the other like that, like a pancake. See? Then you're going to pull out a little tiny bit and then make a little hook like this. Do you see that? The good thing about video is you can rewind this and you can watch it again. But I'll show you again. See my hands? And then I'm going to stand straight and tall. And we call this standing in a ballroom where people dance like a ballroom princess. This is how you stand. I'll show you the hands again. Ready? Do this with me, okay? And make your neck nice and long. So if you're being patient, if you're waiting, this is how you wait. And we will practice this next week. We'll call this standing like a ballroom princess, like this, okay? Now, princesses, if you're sitting, this is how you can kneel down like a princess, okay? So, there's a table. I'm going to tell you about this later. Okay, so now don't worry because we'll work on all of this next week, okay? But if you want to practice this weekend, like tomorrow, which is Saturday or Sunday, that would be so fun. And then you'll kind of know what to expect. and you'll be able to look forward to it. So you want to practice this with me? Here we go. So what you'll do, string attached to your head, pull the air into your arms, and one of your legs is going to come down and your knee is going to touch the ground. Your head is up, and then your other knee touches the ground, and you sit down on your feet. Your arms are still holding the air. Then you're going to let your legs go into two triangles, which, I don't know if you can see, but we'll practice this together, so don't even worry. This is how a princess sits, and this is what we're going to practice. And then your arms go like this. They cross your wrists. This part is called your wrist. It's going to make an X letter, the letter of an X. If you know your letters, you probably do. And then your wrists are crossed and you put them on your knee and you make your back very straight and tall. So that's how a princess sits. Of course, because it's special. And then this is how you get up. Pull your knees together, gather your air, head up. One of your feet is going to come to the front, and then you're going to stand up on top of your foot, and your arms are going to go up high. See my arms? To the sky. And there you are. And I did all of that without even touching the ground. We'll show you that next week and we'll practice. It's so fun too, and it looks so cool. You look so dignified and princess-like, which is important because that's what we're doing. All right, what else do I want to tell you? Let me think. Listen to your mom and dad. They know the stuff because I sent them a separate video. And so when they tell you drink water, beach towel, roll it up, all the stuff, be respectful, be obedient, as I know that you will. I'm going to show you also how to fold your towel. This is important because when we, after we do all our ballet, we have a break where we go outside and we have a picnic. And you're going to have your own special towel to sit on, like a picnic blanket. But it's super fun to know how to fold a towel. Let me show you. Will you do it with me? So you can pause this video by yourself or with your mom or dad or whatever. Go grab any towel. Hopefully you're grabbing the towel that maybe you'll use next week, but it doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's the shape of a rectangle. And then come back, okay? I'm going to give you a minute. Go ahead and pause. So this is my, these are my favorite colors, blue and green. This is the one I'm going to use next week. Miss Jamie is going to use this one. But I'm going to show you how to fold it and pack it in your bag, and also how to, well, unfolding it is easy. But practice this with me, okay? Are you ready? It's super fun. So, I'm going to hold my towel this way, like this, and don't worry if this is hard. It doesn't have to be perfect, and we will help you. But this is something maybe you can practice, and it is really fun. So want to do it with me? Let's try. Okay. So I have it like this, long ways, and it's kind of tall. See? It's kind of tall. So I'm gonna lay it down in front of me, and I'm gonna like push it out, and I'm gonna let the air fly up underneath the towel. Ready? And then I'm gonna let it lie down in front of me. Then I'm gonna kneel down, and what I'm going to do you see, this is a corner. This is another corner. I'm gonna match these corners with the other corners that are on the ground. And I don't think you can see me, so I'm going to pull it backward. Here we go. Okay, so I have my corners matched now. 2 corners. 1, 2, 1, 2. And I'm now holding it up. So it looks more like a square shape now. Do you see? All right. I could still have this on the ground, or I could hold it up, but I'm holding the corners. So I'm going to put it back on the ground because maybe yours is on the ground. We'll do this again and we'll practice it in a minute. So now I have my square on the ground. What I'm going to do, I'm still holding my corners, and I'm going to just lift it up, and I'm going to match corners again. Corner, 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 corner. Now I want to make sure you can see this. I have a very long rectangle on the ground. Can you see it? I hope so. Then all I have to do, it's so fun. All you do is you start from one side and you're gonna roll it like this. You start and then you roll like that. Roll, 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 roll. Yep, keep going until I've got my hands on it. I've got a little cylinder. So, if you know your shapes, look at this. See, I have my cylinder now, like a toilet paper roll for a telescope. I'm sure there's other things you can think of that are like a cylinder, but that's how it goes. Practice this with your mom and dad, or your grandparents, your aunt, your uncle, your grown-up person who takes care of you, and it'll help you. So, okay, we're at Princess Camp and Prince Camp, and we have been outside. We've done our lunch. We've come in, and now you're going to fold your towel up like this after you've eaten your lunch, which your mom and dad have packed, or your grown-up has packed for you. Once you've got it rolled up, you're holding on to it. You're going to put it into your backpack or your bag, whatever it is that you've practiced with. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to use next week. Oh, I found it. Okay, I've got my towel. And here's my bag. So you can have a bag like this or a backpack. It doesn't matter which one. I'm going to use a bag like this because it's easier for me. But inside of this, I've got my lunch box with all my food and stuff in it. Which you don't need to worry about that part. You're going to practice that with your parents. So you're going to I've got my lunch box in here. I'll show you. And then I'm going to put my towel in. And now, ta-da! All done. So if you have a bag like this, fine. You put it on your shoulder and we walk inside. Or if you have a backpack, you put it on. Practice, practice, practice. It'll make it more fun. And then once you've got it all together, we're gonna stay in our line, and we'll go back inside and we'll do our craft and we'll dance some more. All right. So I'm not going to show you the dance because it's super fun and I want to surprise you and I want it to be amazing for you. So that's the whole lunch deal, which I need you to, your mom and dad already know what to do to practice with you. So I just need you to practice with them and have a good attitude. Be a good prince or princess. And it's going to help us have more fun next week. Let's see. There's something else. Oh, I know what else I want to tell you. Okay, so when you come in on the first day, everybody's going to have a certain color group that they're in. There's going to be red ruby slippers. There will be orange butterflies. There will be yellow shooting stars. There will be green emerald rings, which is my favorite. It's my favorite color. I actually love all the colors. My kitchen is red and green, and blue. Anyway, I love colors. So, green emerald rings. Blue, my princes are blue. So blue is a blue tiara, which is like a crown, or a blue tie. And then purple is hearts. Okay, so I don't know, I know what group you're going to be in, but I'm not going to tell you yet because it'll be a fun surprise. But what you'll do is when you come in the first day, you'll be driving the car with your mom or your dad or whoever's bringing you. And then you're going to come up the steps, and I'll be there, or Miss Sophia will be there, and we'll be like, tell me your name, and we'll tell you what group you're in, what color you are, and then we'll lead you on to this ballet studio, which is the ballet room. And once you get into the ballet room, there's going to be some tables, just like this. See this table? It's not that heavy, even though I am strong, but I'm going to put it down. So there will be tables in the studio. And on the table, there will be, you'll see the colors, okay? And you'll know which color to go to. Here, so if you are red, this will be your cubby, your bin will be in the studio. And it will look like this. Do you see it? And it will be on the ground, like this, on the edge of the studio. And you'll put inside of your cubby, your bin, you'll put your bag that has your lunchbox and your towel and your water bottle and anything else that you've got. You'll put it inside your bin, just like this. And your cubby is going to have your name on it. Like, your name will be right there. Okay? So you won't have to worry. And we'll help you figure it out too. So if you're a red ruby slipper, you go do your red bin, put your stuff inside of it, and then you go to your red table. And if you are red on your table, you'll see in the middle of your table, you'll see a red ruby slipper, and you'll know. And then you'll have a scrapbook that you'll color in and other fun things, okay? That I won't tell you because I want to surprise you. You might be red, you might be other colors. Do you want me to, I'll show you the other colors, okay? You might be an orange butterfly. So your cubby will look like this. And then you'll go to the orange table. You'll put all your stuff inside of your bin on the ground. Or you could be a yellow shooting star, like this. See the yellow? And then you go to your yellow shooting star table. Or you might be a green emerald ring. You'll put all your stuff inside, and you'll go find your green emerald ring table. Or you might be blue. You might be a blue tie, my princess, or you might be a blue tiara, my princesses. Stuff in, go to your table. Or you might be a purple heart, purple, stuff in, table, go. Hey, all right, So I told you about the colors, and there's lots of stuff I'm not going to tell you because I want you to be surprised. I hope I've told you all the things that you want to know before our first day on Monday. If you want to know something else, you can always ask me. Your mom and dad are going to know my email address and my phone number, and moms and dads totally just probably text me if you have a question. I'm not that great about email. I'll try though, but text is better. And kids, me and Miss Sophia and all of our helpers are so excited about being able to meet you on Monday. And we're going to have such a good time, and I'm so much looking forward to it. So, with all of that, have a great weekend. Sleep so good, rest a lot, and drink a lot of water. Be healthy, enjoy the sunshine or the rain, whatever happens. I'm going to. I like both of those things. I'm also going to garden a lot this weekend. I love flowers, and I'm having a good time with that lately. And just know that you're going to have such a good time next week. We're going to dance. We're going to learn about some people in the Bible who have certain character qualities that we're going to talk about. We are going to have some craft time, just doing some fun things with our hands. We'll be outside some, I hope, if it's not raining. It's just going to be great to be with each other, and I'm looking forward to it. And so is Miss Sophia and everyone else. So, have a good night, and I will see you so soon.